Dear students, our today's lesson is related to our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we studied how to brainstorm for a compare and contrast essay. We also have read the model essays for compare and contrast. So today we are going to study subordinators and transitions to compare and contrast. So there are some tools in language that we can use to compare and contrast things. You can use a number of different words and phrases to compare and contrast ideas. So you can use these phrases and these words to show similarities and differences between things, between ideas. Subordinators showing contrast. So in English language we have some conjunctions that are also called subordinators. We will see what their qualities are and where we can use them. You can use some adverb clauses to show an idea that contrasts with the main clause. So subordinators, they make different kind of clauses. The subordinators make noun clauses, adjective clauses, and adverb clauses. One kind of adverb clause is adverb clause of contrast or a adverb clause of concession. The subordinators although and though show contrasting ideas. So these are the subordinating conjunctions or subordinators that you can use to show contrasting ideas. Whereas and while are used to show more direct opposition. So although and though they provide some concession, but whereas and while are direct contrast. So let's see. We can say although he worked hard, he did not get good marks. Okay. So now there is contrasting idea. If the person has worked hard, the expected result is that the person should pass with good marks. But here the opposite has happened. There is a contrasting idea. The idea is that the person has failed. Whereas in while are like the complete opposite. You can say that this car is black while that car is white. So black and white, they show direct contrast, direct opposition. Notice the comma when the adverb clause comes first. For all adverb clauses, when the adverb clause is first, there is a comma. In handwritten text, a character can be ambiguous. Now this is the main clause, and where is a choice must be made when a keyboard is used. So now we have this where is. In the middle, if you have where is and while, you can write it without any commas, or you can use it with commas, especially with where is. Sometimes the commas are used, but generally the rule is when the subordinator is in the middle of the sentence, no comma is needed. But if it is in the beginning of the sentence, although a person writing by hand must usually rely on himself. So now where our adverb clause ends, we have to put a comma, and then we write our main clause. Transitions are words that show the relationship between two sentences. So they just quite work like adverbs, but they are not subordinators. They are not used to make adverb clauses. Transitions showing comparison. You can use some transition words to show comparison. Some common transition words to show comparison are similarly, likewise, in addition. They are used to discuss similarities. So you can use these transitions in order to show comparison. Children may trace letters on sandpaper, and similarly, you can put you should put a full stop here. Now this similarly shows the connection between these two sentences, and the connection is that this sentence is similar to the other sentence. Similarly, they may use their whole and shoulder to write giant letters. So in the same way you can use a full stop at the end of the sentence, and in order to show relationship, you use a transition that shows comparison. Likewise and similarly, they both mean the same thing. So there are some other transition words that you can use for contrast, more direct opposition, and concession. I will inshallah make another video on this, and I will show you how you can write different sentences with these transition words. And I will also talk about punctuation, because that's also very important when you are making use of the transitions. If you have any questions, please do ask in in the group. Inshallah, we will talk about this. I'll make another video for you guys, and I will show you how you can use these transitions with different punctuation in order to improve your writing.